皆さん、こんにちは。Hello, I am ひとし。Thank you for always coming to my channel, my page. Today's topic, or today's theme, I will explain about real estate buying, real estate business, and business manager visa in Japan. Okay, let's get started. Number one, about real estate purchases by foreigners. First, when a foreigner acquires real estate in Japan, a real estate registration is required. This is a procedure for a foreigner to record that fact in the register when he or she owns land or buildings in Japan. これがsample ね、example. This is a copy of registration book ね。For example, when you buy a property in Japan, you need to register to show that you are the owner of the property you bought ね。レジストレーションブックです。In addition, when foreigners purchase real estate, it's important to receive advice from experts familiar with Japanese laws and tax systems. In particular, you need to be careful about tax risks and procedures. When a foreigner buys or sells real estate in Japan, it's common to do so or transaction through a real estate company or a real estate broker. In Japan, real estate agents are required to have national qualifications, and there is a system in place to ensure fairness and protection of transactions. Technically, you can buy or you can sell your property directly to the seller or the buyer without using this kind of agencies, real estate agents. But to avoid, how can I say, legal conflicts, it's better to use their service, real estate agents. However, the Japanese government has recently moved to tighten restrictions on real estate investment by foreigners, so caution is required. Okay, next, number 2. Real estate purchase and points to note. When a foreigner purchases real estate in Japan, it is possible to rent, manage the owned real estate. However, it's important to seek advice from an expert who is familiar with Japanese laws and tax systems. The management of real estate can involve many procedures and costs. For example, if you have rental income, taxes such as income tax and consumption tax will be levied. それから other taxes such as fixed property assets tax ね。What we call 固定資産税も also will be levied every year ね。There are also costs associated with building maintenance and repairs. なので、therefore, when a foreigner manages real estate in Japan, it's necessary to check in advance about detailed costs and procedures while receiving expert advice. On the other hand, when a foreigner purchases real estate in Japan, he or she can manage it through a real estate management company or a real estate investment company, even if he or she is not actually here in Japan. This is a common vehicle, common way in the Japanese real estate investment market, and is also used by foreign investors. それから No.3 Real Estate Rental Business and the Status of Residence. Appropriate status of residence is required for foreigners residing in Japan or foreigners intending to reside in Japan to engage in real estate business. Status of residence is a qualification required for foreigners to stay in Japan, and the scope of activities differs depending on the status. If you want to manage real estate, the status of residence business manager is suitable. ビジネスマネージャービザね。これね、ステータスオブレジデンスがあります。見えますかね。ちょっと消えてますけどね、ごめんなさい。これね、ビジネスマネージャーね、経営管理、ビジネスマネージャーね。However, in order to obtain status of residence, business manager visa, certain conditions must be met. For example, the necessary qualifications, educational background, work experience, financial aspects, etc. will be evaluated. In addition, during the period of stay, it's necessary to carry out renewal procedures in order to maintain the conditions of the status of residence. Therefore, when a foreigner wants to manage real estate in Japan, it's important to obtain an appropriate status of residence and receive advice from an expert who is familiar with the law and tax system. Okay, that's all today. Thank you for watching. Bye. またね。バイバイ。